Welcome back, beautiful and amazing people. Doc Genzo here with yet another deck profile for you from the regionals in insert state name here because I don't want to dox myself. Anyways, today we got Travis who brought a very spicy deck to the regionals. What did you bring today?
Today I brought TRAPTRIX. It's a deck I like to play quite often at locals. It's a new format, so I was like, I'm going to stick to something I kind of am familiar with. The format's still being decided right now between Despia and the new cards and things like that. So all reliable is where I wanted to be today.
All right, and yeah, they've been definitely making waves. So what were your matchups so far at the regionals?
Man, so I was 2 minutes late, so missed the first round. Literally outside, my buddy came in before me. He was able to get in, I wasn't. Round 1 was against Eldritch. Round 2 was against machines, Earth Machines. Earth Machines with the new cards. I had to read a couple cards. We didn't go to time.
Therion stuff?
Yeah, Therion stuff, yes sir. Round 3, I was playing against another Eldritch match, and round 4, I played against Despia, and I dropped after that. After having a round 1 loss, and also, lose against the Eldritch deck early, I was like, I'll play it out, and I was doing good until I played against Despia, so I went X3 essentially.
Yeah, it's pretty much Sword Soul Eldritch Despia.
Yeah, I didn't play against these Sword Soul today. My deck was kind of tailored towards them, especially them and Despia, but didn't play any yet. It was a lot of Eldritch, man. Didn't expect this, but here we are.
I mean, people go back to what's safe in new ban list times.
That's
Anyways, enough pleasantries. Let's get into the profile. All right, let's get into the profile.
All right, so I run 9 TRAPTRIX monsters for this event. I typically run between 9 to 10 at my locals, but I cut 1 card down. So we're gonna start with monsters. Burlesco, she's just a one of essentially to grab a free extra summon if I get gammed or any other issue I run into. Dianea, she essentially, is a on summon. She can special summon a TRAPTRIX monster from the grave. So we're going to get and do that. We do that quite often, only with 2, because you don't want to start with this card too often. Her other effect, when she's in a deck, she can re-add a trap from the graveyard and reset it. Unfortunately, it's not like Altergeist where I can use it at the same turn, but it's fun enough. We have 3 Mantis, which is essentially kind of like the Rhoda of the deck. Add any other monster, TRAPTRIX monster. Hopefully in the future we get more support to add on towards that. But as of right now, 3 of that's going to be my Mantis and Marmello. Only 3 of I run currently in the TRAPTRIX build. Some people go back and forth with Dianea, but as I said, for this event, I didn't want to see too many Dianeas, so 3 Mantis, 3 Marmello. Marmello on summon adds a normal trap hole card, and it's really fun with the new support.
There are a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of options you can play with this deck. I only run 2 or 3, but you'll see that in a second. I run a little small Dogmatica package, 3 Ecclesia. I was debating with running 1 of this. I really couldn't find extra cards to throw in the deck, so I ran 3 for this event. I kind of was just going to go back to 1 again. It's kind of cloggy at the same time. It doesn't do enough by itself playing against people who make multiple negates. So yeah, we got that going on. We have 1 floor and 1 max as well to add on to the Dogmatica package. Hand traps. I run 3 Ash. Ash is Ash. It's okay. It's okay at times. Curl for this one. Curl was there to stop a lot of, graveyard effects, or like, they have to rely on either dumping something or... Yeah, pretty much. It came up so clutch. When you see Curl, it's amazing. I really went back and forth with this and Veil, but I felt like for this event, Curl would do a little better. We'll definitely keep Curl around in the main for sure. Still in hand traps, we're in Imperm. If you guys don't notice right now, I don't run the Phantom Knights package. Some people run, the Phantom Knight where it's, no traps, you're on the field, you can no traps in your graveyard, you can special summon it. I went back and forth so much. I had like 3 or 4 builds this deck. Just right now, I don't see the need of running the Phantom Knights build, so I keep in the Imperm. Some people do both. That's too cloggy, so it's either here or that when it comes to me. So 3 Imperms. 2 barriers. I was debating about 3, but 2 is good enough. I play TRAPTRIX in this build as well. So right now, yeah, it hits quite a bit. It hits a lot, man. It's so reflective too with activating Sarah as well. So I want responsive traps if anything. But the barrier was definitely clutch today. I can see myself putting a 3rd one in if I can find another rarity of this one. That's the only reason why I don't want to do that. I also run 2 Ice Dragon Prisons. Does a job. Yeah, does a job for sure. In terms of trapped holes, I have 1 Floodgate and 3 Gravediggers. Gravediggers.
So why 1 Floodgate?
I went back and forth so much with this. A Floodgate's a card you're going to go to search for every time, if anything. you don't want to see it like drawn into it. At that point, it's too slow. At that point, I would think the opponent would have a board already established. And right now, I know we are using the extra deck quite often for like, synchros and fusions and such, but it's just too slow to have it at 2, in my opinion, as right now. So that's why we have the 4 and the 1 floodgate and the 3 holes. As we were talking about earlier, you can have multiple holes to go with. I just feel like these are the best for me as of right now, playing the game. Maybe in the future and other regionals and such, we'll run back into each other and we'll give an update.
Gotta run that bottomless, man.
Oh man, I'm in that bottomless. The bad thing is it targets, man. I hate cards that target, man. I really do. Speaking of targets, we have Punishment. Punishment is a card that targets as well.
It's a free pop too. So.
It's a free pop too, and with the extra deck, there's so much you can do with this deck with the Dogmatica package. But I was debating about even this at 2, but 1 is fine enough. Next cards we have are TRAPTRIX. TRAPTRIX is very clutch with the barrier and Ice Dragon Prison. Today, with playing so much Eldritch, I'm considering running 2 Heavy Storm Dusters in the future. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We gotta go back to the lab.
This Dust Tornado, you can set traps for your head.
Yeah, that's that too, man. That's some goat stuff right there. 2005, man.
It's that super secret tech for folks at home.
Sure, dude. So responsive as well. We have 1 Chains of Heart. It just came off the list.
Hey, that card's banned.
Yeah, man.
What? That card was banned.
It's been in the vault, man. If you can't tell, this damage is terrible on this thing. But I only had 1 copy. I had another in a collection binder, but I could not find it.
So you med deck and 1 Change of Heart, but no mind control?
Man, listen, the
mind control. You main deck and 2 Change of Heart then.
Let me tell you, I hate cards at target, but this is just, I seen it work today. I seen the Bible, man. It's like, it's amazing.
You've seen the light.
Yeah, man, I seen it, bro. But this is a 1-of right now, and it does its thing. It's fresh off the ban list, so.
I mean, it has to be a 1-of. It's limited.
Yeah, dude, I wish you could get some other unlimited stuff back on, man. Some limited things off the ban list as well.
Mind control.
Man, listen, a couple years ago. But yeah, Change Heart did its thing today. It helped against the game against Despia. It really helped me steal game 1, like the most random card. And I could see this in the future getting hit again, but who knows. 2 Cyclone there for the floodgates. Stop
mine.
Yeah, Flunder.
Why wasn't that on the list?
Man, listen, man. I wish we were like OCG sometimes. But yeah, mine. Any floodgates, are going to hinder you from playing. Believe it or not, Eldritch always sees skill drain. So when they see skill drain and I don't have Sarah on board, it's kind of off for me. But this card hits so many. I'm debating about maybe running Heavy Storm Dusters instead, or even a Dust Tornado. Like you said, that's not serious, by the way. Putting that in there.
I felt flattered.
Yeah, just a trap trick. Who knows? But yeah, we'll go from there in the future. The Tune of Dear Servants. Man, what else can I say about this card? This card is one of the best top decks that I can possibly have. I can see it going to 3 because it's not doing enough right now, but. I don't know. I just love this card.
And a search. It does 2 searches.
I love this.
It does it all.
I love this card, man. I really wish it could come back in 3.
Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Wow, look at this. Wait, there's more. All right, anyway, good call by the grave.
It's a 1 for a reason.
I wish it come back to 3, like we're just saying OCG. But yeah, it's so clutch whenever you do have it. But that's pretty much the main deck. Now we're gonna go over to the side deck, right?
Okay,
extra deck. Okay, gotcha.
I can cut here real quick.
Sure.
We don't do, I don't do side decks on this channel because that's kind of like the spice of your locals that you want to keep super secret.
I understand.
Okay, cut back in. All right.
All right, gotcha. So, an extra deck here. We have 3 Sarah. Some people debate it with 2. I don't know why, but 3 works well. Man, listen, I don't know why people would run this card at 2. It's amazing. I really wish there was easier ways for me to activate the effects on the turns that the traps have been summoned, but no, that's just a card setback. We're not gonna be like prank kids, just get hit altogether. So, one of the best linked ones in the game. Sarah, still $30 for some reason. The deck's not doing much. Yeah, the deck's not doing much, but hey, here we are. We also played a new TRAPTRIX card.
This steak.
Yeah,
okay. She is the reason that I lost to someone when I was playing Souls. I had a Dinko and Robbery on the board, and he still played through because of that card.
Oh yeah, no, this card's so clutch. People are like, what is this? Like legit, even people
on my Dinko killer.
People in my locals were like, man, what? You playing this card? I mean, yeah, I'm playing this card. Essentially, instead of any whole traps going to grave, it just gets reset back down easily. Plus, at the end phase, my end phase, I wish it was both players, but in my end phase, just the ability to resummon any TRAPTRIX monster and just use their activated effect once they're special summoned is so clutch. I love this card. It's a great 1-of. That's the only TRAPTRIX monsters I do play. I was playing Rafflesia actually up until this weekend. But just for this event, I took it out. I see no reason for me making it as of right now, but it's still in my collection binder if needed. And
What about that other new Xyz as well?
never played that card, even before COVID. Never played that card, man. Never played. I don't even know the damn name. I just know it's Starlight.
It's like Alan Maris or something.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I never looked at it. It looks foreign to me. Anyway, we have this Nightmare package. We have Nightmare Service, and we have Phoenix as well. Service is some card I put in today. I was debating going back and forth with like either like an IP or Unicorn, things like that. But I feel like the Nightmare package of the Phoenix and Service does well for me. Just special summons and back row removal. As I said, I hate cards at Target, but these cards also plus when you have Sarah on board since it's a free link one.
Also outs floodgates as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. And,
Like when IO was a thing and people were complaining, I was like, Nightmare Phoenix is a card, guys.
let me tell you, man, exactly. I wish IO can come back. It's deck build better, I guess. But yeah, that's a little Nightmare package there. Still in the links, I have the one Tri Brigade for Jet, just for the Nadir Servant and the Punishment, just to read, fix my hand if anything.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah, pretty clutch card. Speaking of Nadir Servant and Dogmaticas, the only other card I play that helps out with that as well will be the Only Other Fusions, which would be the Natis. I have two versions of it. I was playing one earlier this week at Locals. I see that once I put in two for my second day at Locals, it did amazing. Really recycling card back and forth, just like free pops is always a +1. And speaking of the same vein of using the graveyard effects, Omega as well. I banish quite often with playing TRAPTRIX and other TRAPTRIX cards that have their banished effects. Omega just lets me get those cards back into my main deck or my extra deck and just keeps playing. So we'll go from there. That's why I kind of debated like even using the TRAPTRIX, the Punishment, having two, just to get like a third pop if anything. So we'll go back to the lab, we'll figure it out. Let's see here. I have one more link left I was meant to talk about earlier, Goddess. Goddess, if you're able to make Goddess, it's such a great spot.
On Arrival, gets around. For the Rogue AI matchup, gets around.
It is amazing.
Mirror Jade gets around.
If they let you get the bodies, it's amazing. Because some people are like, oh, you're actually playing that? Yeah, I'm actually playing it, and it's just an easy out to cards when never there's
People
situations.
like me always forget that she negates on something, which is nice.
Yes, people do forget that. I have a lot of people who read this card sometimes. Didn't go to time today, but didn't also make it, so go from there. My rank 4 package, I play the Lightning and I play Utopia. I was debating going back and forth with Double or Nothing. Once again, I don't want to draw bricks, so for this event I took out Double or Nothing just because I've been burned by so many game 3s or something like that where I start off with the Double or Nothing. I just don't want to feel that pain again.
Plus, Lightning has a little extra utility of basically being an Armades as well.
Oh yeah, amazing, dude. People never see it coming as well. They think I'm gonna land on Utopia. I know this is alternative art. People think I'm just gonna land on Utopia, but they don't see this coming as well. Just to hit 5K, just whatever in the face. Besides our rival cards. And then we have Abyss Dweller. This is mainly for Eldritch and any of the cards that like typically use a grave, but typically for Eldritch really. If I know how the Eldritch match up, I'll try to make this, or I make the Time Thief. The Time Thief. I had a guy read this about 3 times today. Give me those free traps if anything. But yeah, that's the profile. This new format is interesting. I see myself definitely adjusting a couple things after today, playing against Eldritch and such. But who knows, man? Maybe
Overall, how did the deck treat you today?
It was good when you run dice rolls, it wins.
Pretty much, yeah.
Typically,
It is very much going first deck.
That's typically how it goes, man. So.
Alrighty, well, that was TRAPTRIX with Travis.
I also want to say one thing. I do have a YouTube channel as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so I play a lot of goats, and we do deck profiles locally in my locals. I'll say where I'm from. I live in Louisiana, and Baton Rouge.
They're probably just going to look up the vans in the back there.
Yeah, man, but I live in Louisiana. We drove today for those regionals, about 2 or 3 hours away. But yeah, I do YouTube profiles and also goat matches on my channel called All Pure Yu-Gi-Oh! All one word, All Pure Yu-Gi-Oh! And most definitely, I would go ahead and just check out my channel if you get the opportunity. And also subscribe to this channel if you're not already. That's the main thing.
I check out this channel. Oh wait, you're already here.
Yeah,
That's
make
crazy.
Sure to subscribe and like, man. Even leave a comment. Leave feedback. Leave feedback for me, man.
Alrighty, well, his link will be down in the description below if you want to check out his channel as well, guys. This is Dr. Genzo signing off. Y'all have a good one.
Take care.